Hey, what's up guys, NPS3D here and welcome back. So in today's tutorial, we're going to create some volumetric light with element 3D layer, and I am doing this tutorial because, so here is a man, Maya VFX, comment 3 times to making tutorials, so that's why I am making tutorials, and I think this tutorial will help you, all of you, a lot, maybe or maybe not. So here is a video copilot element, sorry, here is a video copilot, and here is a tutorial from 3D light rays in After Effects, and definitely will create these types of work really good. So if you not watch the tutorial yet, so please go on video copilot or YouTube and search this tutorial and watch it. I'll also put this tutorial link in my description. So let's move on, and here is my Instagram page. So I will put my all upcoming work, some experiment or tutorials, so all these things. So and here is my YouTube channel. You can always find some new good stuff here. So I will always put some good work, some element 3D project file, work experiment. So let's see what we are going to create today. Alright, so let's get started. So here is I am in After Effects, and I released this video in February and this is April. So now I am going to make a tutorial for this one. So create a new solid, call this, oh here is 8-bit. If we switch 32-bit, so the result will be like this. And if you are using 8-bit, this is look like this. So create a new composition, call this light, and new solid element 3D, and apply element 3D from effect console. So I press 3, so element 3D here, go to the scene setup and create our scene. So first we will create a new floor, scale list, and go to the Pro Shaders 2, and here is the concrete. So definitely we'll choose a good concrete, maybe this one. So disable the grid from here, also draft texture, and choose a different, okay, maybe, okay, fine. So this is looking good, or this one, I'm little bit confused. Fine, so this texture is good for me, I think. So we'll go and scale a little bit more, and in the UV mapping of plane texture, we will just go to the UV, and here we'll just change maybe 12, sorry, maybe 5 is good, and also here maybe 4. So now it's good texture for our scene, and we will also check the two side plane. So this is good. Okay, so let's create a scene. So maybe we'll search sport pack. So we'll find the sport pack, and here I will just apply a bowling pin. Fine, so we'll just, I don't know how much bowling pin, maybe 12, but in this case we will just create a 6. So reflection mode, we don't need any reflection, but let's try spherical, maybe it will work or not, but first use default. After that we will create. So go to the bowling pin and here I'll choose the physical shader. So now it's good. A little bit of reflection. So it's good for me. So just check this, and here is the surface option, and we will choose the optimize mesh because we will just creating more. So duplicate with alt and drag it here, a little bit here, and also here. Fine, good. Create one more copy, and here. Fine. So good. So I'm happy with 4, sorry 6, 5. So I'll create one more line. Fine. So looking good. Alright. So here we'll change the mirror surface, and our scene is our plane is not a reflected material, that's why it's not reflecting, and I don't want to make it a reflected material, so I will do it later if I want, but in this case now this is good. So go with this, hit OK, use a camera 35mm, go back to the scene setup, and here we'll just put this plane in a group new group new group and put it group 2. Fine. So here you can see, no, maybe line or plane, just check it. Okay, fine. So press C on your keyboard and adjust your scene. Fine. Good. Control S, and we'll change the tutorial. Fine. And now create a new solid and call this our light. So we'll just lights, and here we'll change the color a little bit warm. Fine. Make it 3D, but first create a ellipse tool and mask it, Control and Shift. Now make it 3D layer and go to the custom view, and here just put this behind here, shift a little bit up, go to active camera. So now it's good. Fine. Create a new light and go with point light, change the color warm color. Fine. Cast shadow on. Okay. So now create a new null object, make it 3D, and we'll call this light control. And go once again custom view and just put this null here. And now just parent light control with light, point light or point light. So we will go on point light and hit P, and also light control and hit P. So just alt click on the position of our light and just pick with light control position. So now our light is in the position of our light control. So increase the intensity. Fine. And our light source, I mean main light is not showing because this layer is 3D and we will have to few a small adjustment called this accept light hit off. So now it's showing. So now create a adjustment layer and we'll rename it with our main light and just apply a CC radial fast blur. Fine. Intensity may be 99 and brightest. Fine. So our scene is looking bad. So what we do, just hide this one or just alt click on the center of CC radial fast blur and pick with light control and add expression dot to comp 0 comma 0 comma 0. Fine. So what happen if now we move this one? So you can see like this one is also here, or you can just P and here P and just link the position of our main light to the position of our light control. So now if we will just move our null layer, so everything will be moving. Fine. Light control. So let's add a source light, add a coarse effect and here, but we'll also add a coarse effect before our radial fast blur. So let's hit F4 on your keyboard and just normal to blending mode screen. So we'll work on this, but go into Element 3D, render setting and shadows, enable shadows, ray traced. Fine. So maybe your plane is a little bit down, so we'll just do a little bit up. Fine. Add a ambient occlusion, ray traced. Fine. So maybe 2, little bit, maybe 1, sorry, 145. Here we'll put 1.5. Fine. So layer solid setting, and here I will just bright little bit more. And just unparent the position of this. So move this null layer here. Fine. So looking good. But you can see the light is coming from also from our element 3D object. So what we will do, just go to the element 3D layer and maybe add a curves effect. Let's see if it will be fixed. Go to the scene setup and disable our reflection, maybe 100. Let's check it. So a little bit good. So add animation. We'll fix it, but let's add an animation and parent our camera to the null. We need to animate our null layer. So click here and 12. Here -12. Here is something wrong. So what we did, what we do for this, so go to the light and here just decrease the intensity of light. So maybe 150 and just smooth fallout. Hit OK and source light 100% course effect, red channel a little bit up and blue. So write it down. Fine. Yeah. And what we will do next? Let's go to new adjustment layer, tint, red, bluish. Delete it. Curves. Red, green, and add a blue. Fine. So here is our main light. So go with the layer solid setting and add a touch of our red. So matching the color. So maybe this is looking not good. So let's change the color. Effect, layer, solid setting, and just apply a blue. Let's see this color, and also in our light we'll just apply that color. In adjustment setting we'll just red down the red, increase the green. Fine, so it's looking good maybe. So this is just a concept how I created all of these. So you can see. Let's add a new adjustment layer, curves effect, and just brighten your scene a little bit up. If you apply a blue color, so this will match blue color. It okay. So now looking good. Now let's add a optical flare from video palette. Optical flare. Let's add this light and just check a light. Fine. Element. So go to the option, just solo this layer, and also some adjustment layer, and here we'll just add a tint effect. So a little bit down the color, add a new adjustment layer, curves effect, a red, blue, and green. Fine. So new slide effect layer, solid setting, and make it black. Add a mask from here. Do Z. Yeah. And just invert it. So now it's looking a little bit good. So go to the element 3D layer and let's change the background. Let's see what happened. So if you tweak some setting, so maybe this one, let's see. maybe this one. I rotate the light. Rotate it. Okay, fine. So good. And we'll just change the color maybe. Right. And also we'll add some fog. Blue color. Dark blue. And and let's add a background and let's see what happens. So busy background. So it's black. So add a ramp and gradient. Add a ramp. Radio ramp. So here. Add this. So now it's showing dark blue with the color of this a little bit more darker. This black is good. This one. So alright, so it's good now. See, and if you want to light up your front object, you can also add a light from front, parallel light. Disable the cast shadow option. Oh, so you can see anytime our object will be some light, they will definitely light up. So we'll just a touch, maybe 25. So this is good and a little bit bluish. So you can see. So I think this is good. And if you want to change the color, so you will go to the light, main light, and optical flare will be automatically changed because it's parent with our light. So this is good. And if you want to some darker shadow, so you can use element 3D. And when you let's add a depth of field and let's see what happens. So output and here will just increase the shadow amount, maybe 3. Oh, maybe 2. 1 is good. And also you can use motion blur, so your result will be good. And here will just on and just a little bit close. Let's go a little bit close. So now you can see if you go to the full resolution. the result is looking like this, and you can also keep it focus distance. Alright, so thanks for watching my video. Thanks for loving me. I am NPS3D and keep watching. I will always put some good and new works related to Element 3D and After Effects. I also use some other plugins, but I use Element 3D. So this is it. So keep stay with me. I will always put some good results. So follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and also at Facebook and video. Sorry, YouTube. So thanks for watching. Thanks for loving me. I am NPS3D, and you can definitely watch this tutorial. This is a great tutorial from Andrew Kramer. He is a genius. So thanks for watching. All right, fine.